How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Singaporean Life. I'm your host Jiala, and for today's video we are going to be doing something a little different. So as you guys know, this is a lifestyle channel and it's been quite a long time since I last did like a tech video, and today we are going to be looking at mobile plans in Singapore. Okay, so which telco offers the best value, and more specifically we are going to be looking at prepaid SIM only plans. In my opinion, I feel that these plans offer the best value because they are the cheapest out of all of the plans, okay? And you can just get your device second hand, either from a handphone shop, from Carousel, or from some other places, or you can just buy them brand new, okay? I find that saves the most money compared to postpaid plans or plans that let you change your device every month. Sure, you're paying a lot more compared to the prepaid plans, and they do let you change out your devices every month, but if you do the math, it's actually a lot more worth it to get a SIM only plan and then to buy your device separately. Now let us go ahead and go through one by one, okay, to see which telco has the best plans. Okay, keep in mind first of all that the big three telcos, red, green and yellow, namely Singtel, Starhub and M1, they are going to have better coverage compared to the other telcos here, simply because they are the longest established telcos in Singapore. They have more cell towers, all that kind of stuff. So you do want to keep that in mind because coverage is very important. Like, you can have the best plan out there, but if your coverage is bad, then you know it doesn't matter how good of a plan you have if you can't use it, right? So coverage is something that I will take into consideration based off my own experience. And for me personally, I have used the Singtel plan before, the MyRepublic plan before, the TPG plan before, as well as the Gomo plan before. So I've used 4 different plans before, and I actually just noticed I forgot to bring up the Gomo page. Give me a moment. Okay, so I'll give you guys my experiences with each telco along the way. And yeah, so first off, let's look at Singtel's prepaid plans. They are the biggest the biggest telco in Singapore according to numbers. Okay, so let's see what they have here. And literally every single telco out there tells you that they are the fastest, but obviously that's a lie because you can only have one fastest, right? So I don't really know who the fastest is, and I don't really care for that either, because at the end of the day I think it's pretty much the same. Okay, Singtel, my experiences with Singtel, no big problems, but I actually use the postpaid family plan, so we are paying for quite a lot, but at the same time we get to change our devices we get to change our devices once every 2 years or something like that whenever we renewed the contract. That's why we are paying more for it. I have not used their prepaid SIM only plans before, so keep in mind that my experiences with Singtel is only the postpaid plans. Okay, Singtel, very good coverage obviously, and one thing that I don't like about Singtel, and this thing shocked out to me while I was doing my research, is that if you click on this, if you click on any of the select buttons, I'm not going to click inside, you actually need to sign up for an account with them. Either that or you need to have the stupid Hi app installed on your phone. That is what I hate. Making your like all your promotions not available for public viewing. Like, why are you trying to hide it? Like, why do you want users to go through the hassle of creating a account with you in order to look at all your available plans? If you have the best value for money, then flaunt it. Don't be afraid to show it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I never really could understand why they did that, and that is already giving me a lot of negative points for Singtel's side. Literally all the other telcos out there put their plans out there, you know, in a very transparent manner, but for Singtel, I don't know why it's hidden behind their stupid app or their stupid proprietary account creation thingy. Okay, so yeah, that's already something that I don't like. And as a user experience is very important to me. The fact that I have to go through this hassle to even compare their plans is already a big no-no. Okay, like, after you get the plan, if you want me to install something to keep track of my data usage, my call time and my SMSs, sure, I don't mind that. But even before I become one of your users, you want me to create an account with you? No. Okay. And before I actually start off, I want to list out a few requirements that I have when comparing the plans. First off is coverage, which I've already mentioned. Secondly, SMSs. I know a lot of people don't use SMSs nowadays, but I think that it's, at least for me, I still use it a little bit to some extent. So my bare minimum will be 20 to 30 SMSs for each plan. If the plan doesn't have SMS, then it's straight away out, or I will have to look for a plan that actually includes SMSs inside. Next up, talk time. I'm looking for at least 100 minutes of talk time. Anything lesser than that, I think that's too little. Anything more is going to be a bonus. So that's my bare minimum. And last but not least, we have mobile data, which is the most important aspect nowadays. I'm looking for at least 20 gigs of mobile data. Anything less, you have to go up to the next plan. Okay, and anything more than that is going to be a bonus. Alright, and oh, one more thing, roaming. Roaming, I'll not be keeping that into consideration simply because it's COVID now and I don't know when COVID is going to end. So I don't think we'll be traveling anytime soon, and I think that's not important at all. Also, any bonuses, like sign up bonuses and all that, or porting in bonuses, I'm not going to include into the actual plan itself, because usually those are not permanent, especially for timed bonuses. I really hate those because they are not permanent bonuses. You lose it after like 12 months or something like that. So we will not be taking those into consideration either, as you know, the plan, the time at which you may be viewing this video could be when the bonuses have already expired. So that's not going to be a very fair comparison, right? So starting off with Singtel, okay, we'll be looking at the, okay, so straight up, first of all, I don't like it. I already mentioned it because you have to create an account. Secondly, if you click into prepaid plans, this is what they bring you to. And the pricing is very weird. I do not know if these are renewable plans or these are one-time things for tourists. It's not very clear, but looking at some of the prices, it sort of looks like it's a tourist thing. It's not like a permanent mobile plan. I don't know why that is the case, but when I click into prepaid plans, this is literally the only one that I can look at their prices. The rest are postpaid plans. So Singtel, right off the bat, very weird. I do not actually know if they have like a proper prepaid plan that renews every 30 days, but we'll just see. Okay, so first off, we have the $35 60 gigs ultimate plan. 60 gigs of data, 1000 local minutes, 1000 IDD minutes. I'm not sure what that is. What is that? 500 SMS for 4 weeks at only $35. Enjoy free incoming calls. Data rollover. Okay, data rollover, I'll consider that a bonus. I don't think it's really needed for me. Okay, View Premium and Bangla Flix. Okay, I do not use either of the apps and I haven't heard of Bangla Flix before, but I think quite a few people use View Premium, especially if you're somebody who watches Korean drama. I think there's a lot of Korean dramas on View Premium, but I will not be taking that into consideration. Alright, so these are just extra bonuses. If they have it, then it's good. If they don't have it, then it's fine. So this one meets our expectations. $35 though, a little pricey. Let's look at the next one, 4-week plans. Okay, let's look at the 20 gigs one, $25, free view and Bangla Flix. Data roam in Malaysia, that's a bonus, 25 for the $25 or $30 plan. Free incoming calls and data rollover. Okay, no SMSs for this one, unfortunately. So this is going to be out. 5 days, 7 days plan. Okay, this one has no minutes and no SMSs, so we won't look at that. This one, free incoming calls for 10 days. So after the 10 days you have to pay. No data charges for music and chat apps. Yeah, this one has no SMSs either, so we won't look at this. SG Malaysia Data Pass, I think this is for people who are traveling overseas. Ultimate plans. This one only has data and nothing else, so we won't look at this either. So the only one that we can really look at is this one, the $35 60 gigs ultimate plan. Okay, so let's keep that in mind while we move on to the next telco. Next up, we have Starhub. Starhub also has a 5G plan, which is pretty funny because they claim that the 5G plan is it's a free 5G service. On top of that, they're giving you free 12 months of Disney Plus and free something else. I forgot what that something else is. But if you compare it to their 4G plans, it is more expensive. So don't be fooled. It's just advertising and marketing. The cost of your Disney Plus and your whatever free stuff is already included inside here. Because if it was truly free, then the price should be the same, right? Why is the price increased if it was free? So it is actually not free. So we're only going to be looking at the 4G plan. Okay, so we only need 20 gigs minimum, so look at this. Both are the same though, which is kind of weird. This one gives you more data. Oh, but this is a 1-year plan, this is a no contract plan. Okay, for comparison purposes, we'll look at the no contract plan. Okay, 60 gigs, unlimited talk time, 1000 SMSs, 20 bucks. Wow, really good value. Straight off, right off the bat, I would say this already beats out Singtel's 35 bucks. Right out of the water. So we are not even going to be considering Singtel anymore. Goodbye, you are out. Okay. Next up, M1. This one, I quite like M1's model of doing things because it lets you customize the amount of data that you need and the amount of minutes that you need, which is really nice. And you have so many options out there. They probably have the most amount of options out of all the telcos, which I really like. Okay, so that's one thing that they deserve praise for. All plans include 100 SMSs, 100 minutes. Okay, so the bare minimum. Funny thing is they have a 12 gig, but they don't have a 20 gig. Why not make it 5, 10, 20? Why is it 5, 12, 30? That's very weird. I think there's some promotion going on right now. Oh, 40 gig for 12 months. Okay, so we'll assume this is 30 gigs. 20 bucks. Okay, 30 gigs, 100 minutes, 100 SMSs. Compare this to Starhub's one. Starhub wins out because you have more talk time and more SMSs. And of course, you get double the amount of data for the same price. So yeah, goodbye M1. Gomo, this is the one that I'm currently using. 20 gigs, 200 minutes, and 200 SMSs for $20 per month. You also get free incoming calls and caller ID. Okay. So Starhub doesn't mention anything about caller ID. I guess this is a bonus. Okay, I don't really care for caller ID, to be very honest. Okay, free incoming calls as well. Starhub didn't mention anything about incoming calls, but you already have unlimited talk time, so that doesn't matter. Outgoing calls, however, you only get 200 minutes. So yeah, that's one downside of Gomo here. But like I said, 200 minutes, I think it's more than enough. And if you compare this with this, same pricing, Starhub offers more. So yeah, goodbye Gomo. Okay, next up we have Circles.Life. This one has been gaining a lot of popularity recently because of their aggressive marketing and advertising. Okay, they have a 100 gig plan as well with 4G rollover, but we'll just look at the 20 gigs one. Okay, so let's see, keep your existing number or get a new number. We're going to assume that you're keeping your existing number. Okay, 100 minutes talk time, 25 SMSs, $18 per month. So this is $2 cheaper than Starhub, and you get 20 gigs per month. Circles.Life, I would say their coverage is pretty good, at least from my friends who have used it before. So I wouldn't say it's a straight up win over Starhub. Oh, and you get free caller ID as well. I wouldn't say it's a straight up win because Starhub does offer more value, but the extra value that you get, they are all bonuses. They are not something that I really need. So we'll keep this in view first. This is definitely a strong contender. Right, next up, MyRepublic. Unlimited data. Okay, this unlimited data, based off my use experience, is really bad. It is just marketing. You're really only getting 6 gigs if you choose the first plan, and you're really only getting 50 gigs if you choose the second plan, and so on and so forth. Okay, the unlimited data is it's basically data at a throttled speed. So you still get data, but the speed is so super duper throttled that is literally unusable. So yeah, it's a marketing strategy, marketing tactic. Don't fall for it. It's not true unlimited. Okay, so yeah, I would not consider that at all. Let's look at the 50 gig plan. $17 per month. So $1 cheaper than Circles.Life. I see what you did there. Okay, 500 minutes, 500 SMSs, free incoming calls, and free caller ID. Okay, so let's see here. The talk time for Circles.Life includes both incoming and outgoing calls. So yeah, I would say the clear winner here is obviously MyRepublic. Okay, I do think Circles.Life has slightly better coverage than MyRepublic. MyRepublic is using M1's network, but I do think that they have slightly better coverage, at least according to my friends who've used it and my own experience with MyRepublic. So sorry Circles.Life, I'm going to say that you've lost. Okay. And this, if we compare it to Starhub. Okay, we'll keep this here first. We won't close it just yet. Next up, TPG. The cheapest plan out of them all by far. $10, 100 gigs of data. Okay, 50 gig is bonus. So 50 gigs of data. Unlimited mobile to mobile calls. So if you're calling someone's mobile number, it's unlimited. 1 gig of roaming data. That's a bonus that we don't care about. 300 local fixed line minutes. And by that I mean landlines, or like maybe if you're calling somebody's office or somebody's house, you only get 300 minutes, but I think that's more than enough. So, and 30 local SMSs. $10 only. Wow, this is really cheap. From my experience with using TPG, however, their coverage was really bad, and by bad I mean really super duper bad. Okay, the time I used this was when they were still super new, and they had a promotion of, you know, giving you a free SIM card to use. I assume that not everything is up by then. I don't know if they've improved till now, but it's very bad coverage in my opinion. So I don't know how I feel about this. But right now, this one offers the best value. Okay, so we'll keep this in mind as well. 01, probably the least well known out of all the telcos I've gone through so far. I haven't really heard of anyone using 01, and when I did my research, there were quite a lot of bad reviews for 01. So let's see what they offer. 30 gigs of unlimited data. Ooh, looks like they are using the same data model as MyRepublic. Okay, so you get 30 gigs of fast speed data, and then the rest is basically throttle. Okay, 450 minutes of talk time. Okay, unlimited incoming. Okay, so the 450 minutes is only for outgoing local calls, and SMSs 450 free. Ooh, same, unlimited incoming, 450 outgoing. Caller ID free. $25 per month straight off. Right off the bat, it's already more expensive than the rest, so this is out. Alright, so now we have our top 3 contenders: Starhub, MyRepublic, as well as TPG. Okay, it's very hard to rank who is going to be first, second, and third, but I'm going to try my best. In first place, if you keep in mind everything else, I would say first place will have to go to Starhub. Why is that so? You do not get a caller ID, sure, but your talk time is unlimited. You get 1000 SMSs, 60 gigs of data per month. Okay, and on top of that, they have the best coverage compared to MyRepublic and TPG. So if you're comparing the three, Starhub has the best coverage, and this is also the reason why I would place Starhub as number 1, simply because they have the best coverage out of the three. And I think coverage is very important, because even if you have the best plan, but if you don't have good coverage, then you can't even use your phone in some places, right? So that is why I placed it as number 1. Okay, number 2, I'm going to have to go with MyRepublic. Okay, $17 per month, very cheap, 50 gigs, more than enough. Okay, 500 minutes, 500 SMSs, free caller ID, and yeah, MyRepublic, very quick and hassle-free sign-up process when I did this. In fact, I did this on my own, and was my first time after moving out of the Singtel postpaid plan, which was tied to my family's entire package. So when I first moved out of my family's postpaid Singtel package, I actually went to MyRepublic. Back then, their plans were a little different, but yeah, MyRepublic, very close contender. This would be my number 1 pick, had it not been for the fact that Starhub actually has slightly better coverage than MyRepublic. Okay, MyRepublic, I would say their coverage is still good, but it's definitely not as good as the big 3. And in third place, we have TPG, best value for money plan. Unfortunately, what really pushed them down to third place was the coverage. The coverage for TPG is absolutely horrible. Okay, based on my own user experience. Okay, compared to MyRepublic and Starhub, this one, I don't even know how many places you can use TPG mobile, but $10 and you're getting all of this. This is the best value for money. If coverage wasn't an issue, then TPG clearly wins out all of these other two. Okay, TPG would be first place if they had better coverage. Alright, so these are my top 3 picks for mobile plans inside of Singapore. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and found it informative in helping you to pick out the best value for money SIM only data plan. If you guys like this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. And till the next time, I'm your host Jia Le. Peace out.